Hi, I'm Brandon Bingo, and welcome to another week at the Ultimate Rave Bingo podcast. We are in the Bingo Bunker. I am here with
Reese
and
Adam.
So hello, gentlemen.
I think first things first. Snacks.
Snacks indeed.
What snacks?
So this
What
week,
snacks has Reese brought this week? Probably a fucking disappointment.
marshmallow squares,
Good. All right,
Nice.
that's all right, yeah.
Medium.
classics, Tangfastics.
What did you call me?
Excuse me.
I really,
You can't say it.
We're gonna have to bleep him.
I did get a little bit peckish on the way over, so I've got some mini rolls, but they are half eaten.
All of them half. Why are you taking a bite out of every
Half
single
eaten.
one?
Did you and your nan eat them when you were going to the garden centre?
Yeah, we did actually.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Which nan did you take out?
Oh, baseline Betty.
Baseline Betty approved.
I've got... Can you send me that picture of Baseline Betty and I can put it behind us? All right.
We'll
now.
send it across.
Yeah.
Re-
And then who's your other nan?
Pauline.
Pauline.
Pauline's the one
Posh
that...
Pauline.
Yeah, posh Pauline.
And Baseline
Yeah.
Betty.
Baseline Betty wears an Umbro tracksuit.
Who was the one that used to go out in Keighley and do bad, like get off her head or something?
That's Betty, innit?
Yeah, that was baseline,
Baseline
Betty. Yeah,
In,
recently she was.
How old is she? Like 39.
She's 88.
And did she genuinely used to go out around Keighley getting
Well,
like...
recently
on
she
Bull
was
and that?
telling me how she was in the local nightclub. What was it? Is it the 111?
The 101.
The 101.
The
Obviously,
101.
that's been gone over 20 years now. But she was telling me how last weekend she was having a great time in the 101.
Last week? Oh, is she not well?
Yeah, dementia's quite bad.
Oh.
Hit and miss.
Oh.
cares?
Oh,
I was waiting for something like that.
can't say that. Oh, bless her.
No,
And
I do love Betty.
And what happened when she was in the club last week?
She was telling me how she was rat ass in 101 and a taxi driver refused to take her home because she was too drunk.
Nice.
Do you think that's something that actually happened? Do you think that's a memory she's having?
Yeah,
but it's...
I feel like, yes, obviously, I feel like that's something coming back from the history.
Right.
Ah,
Oh,
baseline
bless her.
Bingo
That's sad,
Betty.
is that?
Yeah.
She's got a good insurance policy on her. You're going to get a bit of...
Yeah, she's got very good life insurance.
Need a good bit of pork when Betty pops
Oh,
her
God,
vlog.
just think of all the fucking plants.
Oh, no.
Oh,
You
yeah.
have so many plants. All your inheritance has gone on fucking
Yeah,
garden
it's
centres anyway.
roses
Honestly,
and shit
I
like
take my
that.
nan to the garden centre once a week and minimum spend £100.
Once a week.
Once a week.
Once a week.
Minimum.
He's taking her
Sometimes
that's
I've-
He took her in
minimum.
bingo van, didn't he? That
Yeah,
like,
Yeah,
oh,
one
yeah,
time
he
I
has
took
taken
in
her in
the
the
bingo
bingo van.
wagon, yeah.
yeah.
She loved it.
You go more than once a week as well. Once a week is
That's minimum.
every now and then.
Minimum
You're
once a
going
week.
two, 3
100
times
bags
a
as well.
Yeah, £100. I don't think we've ever been to the garden centre and not spent £100.
100 quid on plants.
Probably forget she's.
Are they like perennials or they're like die
Oh.
once a year or?
Oh,
100 quid a week, that's £5.5 grand. That's like £5.5 grand a month. Cool. It's like £5.5 grand a year.
Yeah, that pension does her well.
Fucking hell. Has she been married?
Yeah.
How many times?
Once. To my granddad.
Is he dead?
Yeah.
What did he do? He must have had a good pension then.
Yeah, he died throughout COVID scheme, but he was some
The
sort of
COVID scheme.
The COVID skip. What is it?
Oh,
Well,
we
no,
killed,
he-
we killed him off during COVID
He
scheme.
actually had COPD before he passed, but then obviously
God.
they dialed everything down to,
Yeah, they said
to
everybody
COVID.
died from
They
it.
dialed it down. What? They just turned him off.
Yeah, they may as well have done.
We'll
Caught
just turn him
COVID
off.
in the
Just
hospital.
unscrew
We'll dial him off now.
Take them batteries out.
Your nan were like, I'm going to fucking finish them off right before spring because I've got some money to spend on that
I
garden.
want to get that fucking garden centre.
Yeah. What have you been up to, Brandon?
Same, but different, but same.
Just another life in Brandon.
Yeah, just brandoning things about, bullying Reese.
What is
you
a
know.
normal week for Brandon Bingo? Because I asked you this last time and you said you get up.
Harass Reese.
Go gym.
Have you done anything to Reese recently? Because last time you were saying you broke into his house and caught him wanking.
Yeah, that was funny. Shaved his leg the other day. That was quite funny.
I tell you what, you won't mistake. You won't mistake him for having 3 legs, would you?
Oh,
one
definitely
of the biggest mysteries in the world is where's Reese's dick at?
Got a big enough microscope.
No luck just yet, Reese. We'll keep looking.
Not even the fucking Hubble telescope could find that thing.
Nice.
Do you know what? It makes me laugh when you appear on stage in like a mankini or something, and I say to everybody, I know what you're all thinking. Where is Reese's dick? And they all go, Yeah,
They all agree
that
so
we
much.
were wondering, actually.
I don't know. A few times now, we've had a few people go, "We don't care. I still want it."
Oh, no, wait, no. Nobody
has
said
ever
that.
looked at your penis and gone, that is what I need in my life, Reese. It is like a baby's nose.
Is the hot air still coming out of that?
Yeah, 100%.
Oh yeah.
Is it? It feels cold by the time it gets here.
Put my jacket on.
And we're in the bingo bunker, as Brandon said, and we have like a diesel heater that runs from 40 foot away along some tube, and as it gets further and further into the bunker, the air becomes less hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have an exhaust that big sticking out the front of the lockup.
Yeah, which is 5 times the size of Reese's penis. Anyway, so let's discuss some things. Wakefield, let's discuss that.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Let's.
What a great event.
Well, if you think about it, the event was good.
It was really
We
good.
had really good reactions, really good feedback.
Problem was, let's just hit it
Yeah.
straight off. Venue was shit at serving people. Really slow. Didn't have
Very
enough
slow.
staff on. Albeit we were supposed to have 8 members of staff on and 3 called in sick.
I think it was 5 that called in sick, to be fair. I think there were only 3 on the bar, weren't there?
Right, okay. And then that delayed the start. It delayed the intervals. And then there was an incident with door staff getting the wrong end of the stick over somebody who fell over, and they thought that she was pissed. And anyway, turns out that a manager got sacked from it, and the door team got sacked. So
Yeah.
I thought it was a great result.
Absolutely.
And that's the only reason why we're going back there, because you can't fuck it up that badly twice.
No.
So yeah, that was a shame. But we are going back, and we're doing a 90s special.
Yeah. Yes, we are.
But anyway, before we discuss going back, I wanted to touch on something. The first appearance of a
yes.
character. Do you think... I'm going to try and get him on the podcast for next time.
We're gonna have
but
to ask him.
Who I'm referring to here is Turban Paul. It was his first outing with his good friend the Sultan.
Yes.
Maybe I should do an interview with them.
With the both of them.
Yeah, I know it's hard to kind of get them together. You know, it's quite and they're quite expensive.
Expensive, yeah,
and
very
you've got to fly
expensive.
them in, all that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But I think if we can get them together, I think it'd be good to do an interview with them. I'll see what I can do with that, because obviously, if I can get you two together and them as well, that'd be great, wouldn't
That'd
it?
be magical.
That'd be the one.
So yeah, we'll try and get them together, because the Sultan Al Kaifli and Turban Paul, they do live local. They're both Yorkshire fellas. So yeah, I'll see what I can do. Get them down here to the bunker. I really like Turban Paul.
And Turban Paul is a character.
Turban Paul is really fun. The articulation on his neck is unbelievable. I've never seen anything like it.
It's odd.
It is impressive.
It's odd. Almost hypnotising.
I like his thing where he goes, because he comes out for a particular prize, doesn't he?
Yes, he does.
And then he goes, no.
No, I have challenge.
No, he doesn't say it like that anymore, does he?
No, I have a challenge.
It goes, yeah, it goes. I really like about Turban Paul is the way he goes. I go, congratulations, Sharon, she's won the, the big one, and Turban Paul goes, no, I've got a challenge. Like, what? The next minute you're having to do Turban Paul's dance challenge, and it's just a real.
It's a roller coaster.
It's a real roller coaster when you think about that whole segment. It goes on for 15 minutes to give away one prize.
At least 15 minutes.
Isn't it?
At least. We've always had some good reactions.
Yeah. Oh God, people
From
find
Turban Paul.
when Turban Paul comes out, I can hear the crowd laughing.
Yeah.
And that makes me feel warm inside, because I'm like, I've created something diabolical here.
It's diabolical enough for people that absolutely love it.
It's very Little Britain.
Little Britain.
Oh, yeah.
100%.
It's very Little Britain, which makes
Yeah.
it better, because it's like,
It's just on the cusp in it.
Yeah.
It's almost.
Well, you know what?
No, it's
It's
not.
risky enough. To
Fuck
be
'em.
fun. Fuck 'em, yeah,
Yeah.
fuck 'em.
No,
Fuck
do you know
'em.
what? Yeah, I think it depends who you are in it. Like we've done it a lot now. No one's actually said anything at all. So
No, we've never had any complaints about it.
it's very tongue in cheek. I mean, it's a guy called Paul who wears a turban
And a third eye.
and a third eye. Like, that's it. If you make that into something it isn't, then you're the problem. And the Sultan Al Kaifli is the Sultan from Keighley,
Yeah.
and the guy who he's just from Keighley.
That's all he is.
You know, he's a
just
local
Sultan.
snake charming Sultan who comes from Keighley. That's,
Yeah, yeah.
That's,
It's
and if
quite
you don't know
known-
what Keighley is, Keighley's just an area near Bradford.
It's quite well known.
He's
yeah.
a well-known figure in the area.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
see him outside bus stations sometimes, working for pennies.
He does ask
Yeah.
for 50p quite often.
Yeah, but that's because he's got a minimum, minimum spend, innit?
He's got to do something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's minimum
So I
spend,
always look after him, give him his bus fare and that.
and he's there just
Playing his flute.
fucking snakes coming
Charming and everything.
Yeah.
out. Yeah. Just can imagine walking through Keighley bus stations. Turban Paul and the Sultan.
We can speak to him if he wants. See if we can make that happen.
Ah,
That would be a good video.
Yes,
it would.
No,
Yeah.
It would.
I'm scared.
It'd be funny, and you know it would.
it's
okay.
really funny. Oh, is that cancelled though?
No, not quite.
No,
Maybe
not
a
in
little bit,
Keighley.
but it's okay. As you love to say, a fuck 'em.
Fuck 'em.
Exactly.
Fuck 'em. Yeah. Anyway, back to the back to Wakefield.
Yeah.
We went the other day, didn't we?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah,
And,
we had a wander around.
We went. You did a little. You were dropping some posters off with the
Yeah.
local saloons.
The local saloons,
Yeah.
sunbed
Going in and
shops,
seeing your favourite ladies, and when you go in, they go, "Oh, that's you from Bingo."
Yeah.
And Reese gets an erection, but no one can see.
Nobody notices.
He doesn't. He doesn't walk into local businesses with erections. That'd be problematic. That. Yeah. That'd
But
be
true.
Yeah. Well, you can only be put on the register once. Yes, and then Brandon did a video walking around Wakefield showing its best things that it has to offer.
Yes.
Which
yes.
were
a shoe zone.
yeah, shoes on to Poundland to Sports Direct, and then where else? Muff Calf.
Muff calf, yeah.
And then you had a dance with
One of the
Wakefield
local
dancer
buskers,
to,
yeah.
to Turban Paul, and then but I took a video of a bin in Trinity Walk, and then green screened you onto it.
Yeah, yeah.
And my favourite part was one of the comments someone put. You can tell that he's not actually there. It's clearly a green screen. And I was like, fucking hell, Sharon, no one gets past you, does it?
It's like people need to understand the way we do these videos. It's supposed to be hilarious. It's supposed to be shit.
Yeah, it's supposed to be shit.
Funny. It's not supposed to be excellent, premium made. That's just not how we do things around here.
I went to Dublin the other day for the night, and went to the Guinness factory, and they have a part which is about their advertising over the years, and I was like, wow, their advertising is really cool. One of my favourite things, and it's from the 90s actually, so I'm going to incorporate it into our 90s specials, and it's the fish on a bicycle, right? And the advert was, a fish needs a bicycle like a woman needs a man. Right, and I thought that's brilliant because
Yeah.
a fish don't need a bicycle and a woman don't need a man.
Yeah, yeah.
And I saw that and I was like, that's good advertising, right? So, and then you go into this other room, it's like a big cinema room, and I was like, wow, their adverts have been class, like wow. And then I thought about our adverts and I thought, God, our adverts are shit.
Just puts it into perspective.
Yeah, I was like,
We are.
They
Dog
really have a marketing budget, and we really have a green screen at the end of a 40-foot container.
But we make it work, people.
Like, and they were showing you the making of this one where it's called The Surfer, and I think that came out like 2000 or something. I could be wrong. And it's like a surfer waiting for the right moment, and he runs out to sea, and then there's a big wave, and these horses jumping over the wave. It's like it's a really famous advert, and the production and stuff that went into that. I was like, wow, that's like millions and millions, and it won an award, like it won like a Golden Globe or something like mental like
Holy
that.
moly.
And I was like, there's no chance of us even winning the fucking worst TV advert in history award. Like
We're not even that
we're
bad.
not even. No, we're not even that good. Where our adverts are terrible.
Oh,
And
yeah,
if people take it seriously, then
Then
you
they're
are
the
an
stupid
idiot.
ones, to be fair.
You're
They are
an
the
idiot.
stupid ones.
Yeah. Anyway, I think that's a good place to end this week's addition to the podcast portfolio.
Yes.
It's ending on a less dramatic. Oh, actually, any news on the dating front, Reese?
On the dating front? No.
You got any matches?
No. No matches. Still single.
Did you ever get anywhere with what was her name?
Morticia.
Morticia
no,
Brown.
Maureen.
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 Maureen
Pink.
Brown.
No.
Something pink, blue.
Never.
hot sauce.
Nothing. I think she definitely watched the episode because she said Maureen, nice. I think that was the last thing she said to me.
Ruining Reese's sex life for as long as possible.
He
I
does
think.
that on his own.
He does that.
Very, very well.
Yeah. Thanks for watching. We'll be back again next week for another instalment of the
Bingo podcast. Goodbye.
Don't do that voice. I hate it. Don't do
think
it.
about it.
Just say bye.
I was just about to say bye. And we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.